I gotta work. If buddy keep popping that shit, they gon' put him on the shirt. Put him in the dirt. That nigga know he a bitch.
Episode 2, and with a special guest,
Shaq.
And we have a returning guest,
Jazz.
So, today for episode 2, we're going to be talking about friendships and our definition of what a real friendship is. Good topic. Let's get into some things today. So, how y'all feel about this topic?
It's very touchy.
I don't like it.
It's very touchy because everybody got a different opinions on friendships.
Alright, so let's get to these questions. We about to get into some things. Question 1. Everyone's parent always said that everyone is not your real friend. When did you find this to be true, and what was your experience? 2 minutes on the clock, starting now.
I can't comprehend. So can you read that question one more time?
So, growing up, everybody's parents always said everybody's not your real friend, right?
Yeah.
When did you find that to be true?
I don't know. Like, I never had one of those crazy experiences like that.
So, I can say for me, it used to be me and these 3 boys. 2 of them were Sages. And we all used to hang around. This is the first set of boys that I was like, oh, we fucking friends, like we best friends. This is the first set of people where I spend night over their houses on the weekends. Like, we was like inseparable. Like, you see one, you see all. And everybody always said like they was jealous of you. And I'm like, they're not jealous of me. Like, we fucking friends. Like, we used to fight together, hang out. Like, we was like, one of them had, one of them had fucking bed bugs in his house. And I never judged him, still went over his house every fucking day. We just didn't go upstairs. He wouldn't be able to, he had to watch his nieces and nephews or whatever and couldn't come outside to play. So we used to be like, okay, you watching your nieces and nephews? We gonna watch them too. Like, I really thought we was friends. It was when I moved out and got an apartment and I was living with the boy I was dating at the time. They wouldn't come see me. They wouldn't come over. They stopped fucking with me.
Was that when you realized they wasn't your friends?
Yeah. And then I realized it was some weird shit going on. But when I realized that we wasn't really friends, it's like 3 years later when I bumped into one of them and he finally spoke up and said, because we was at a party, and in my head I'm just like,
I don't like people for this on purpose. And they gonna ask what the real definition of friends is, right? About 2.5 seconds, I'm gonna tell this is cut.
we was at a party and he walked up to me. At first we didn't speak, and then he finally walked up to me and was like, oh, I really just want to let you know that the reason why we stopped being cool was because you was doing everything that I wasn't doing. You had a boyfriend, you had your own apartment, you was in school, you was working, and I was low-key jealous that I couldn't keep up with you. And in my head, I'm just like, it was never no competition, but he broke it down to like, it was just his own personal feelings.
So it didn't kind of seem like he was jealous of you. It just seemed like, you was more ahead of him. And he didn't know how to display or express that to you. So that's not like a...
That is jealousy, because...
Jealousy is biting somebody back out. Like, jealousy is...
But you stopped hanging around me because I was doing...
He wasn't ready to accept what you was doing.
But if we really friends, my success should never turn you away. Okay. If me and Jasmine, we've been cool since 9th grade. When she got her car before me, oh damn, you really got a car? Let me work harder because I want a car just like my friend. We always were on some type of time where it was like, when one of us got something, it made the other ones want to work harder to get that too. We all used each other to continue to grow. And for him to just cut me off because I was moving at a pace, instead of saying, damn, bro, teach me how to grind like you. Yeah, you're not my real friend. Because I would never be jealous of my friends. I would always love and accept them for their accomplishments.
Right. Okay. I get that. It makes sense. I never had those experiences in life.
When I realized somebody wasn't my real friend, that's the question? When I realized somebody was my real friends. I think with me, it was when I started hanging around like this group of friends I had, right? I had this group of friends, and I realized they wasn't my friends when I started. It took me a while to realize though. I started hanging around them, and the way they treat people in our little group of friends, they started treating people different ways than they would treat me or somebody else. Like, that's not, I didn't feel like that was a genuine friends, like genuine friends for me, because when I was in that group, if I didn't have what they had, or a lot of shit got to do with Instagram too, if I didn't have the followers they had or stuff like that, if I felt like they was being real choosy with other people more than they was being choosy with me. So
it was like, we
that
fuck with
group
you,
of
but we only
friends-
fuck with you on a certain level.
Right. And it was weird. Like, it was a lot of two-faced shit going on and everything like that. So that's when I really realized a lot of shit with that group of friends I had.
But that's how I felt. Like, they would sometimes not have money and I did have money.
So I guess the situation is real similar though. Like,
Yeah.
you know, basically saying like, I
Maybe
mean,
these
with
group of friends.
with you, it's more so of like I'm gonna fuck with you behind closed doors, but outside, cause you need this, I'm gonna fuck with them.
Oh,
with you
it
in
was
the
like
club.
we was outside. We was all outside together. I was getting invited and everything like that. But it's like when I came out with them, it was more so like, it wasn't like y'all was fucking with me as much as y'all was genuinely fucking with the people around us. That makes sense?
Like, I invite you out, but I'm not really going to talk to you and spend time with you like that, but I invited you out.
Type of thing, yeah.
Okay.
There's more to that too.
Yeah.
I think it took me a while to understand that, because it was like, well, damn, bitch, I was genuine. Like, y'all didn't have money sometimes, and I would be like I used to go from Alany to West Philly to pick up one friend, swipe them on the train, ride back to Gerard so we could all hang out, and then the other ones didn't have money. It would be, all right, we want to go downtown, let's all walk downtown. Well, y'all don't got money? All right, let's go to Burger King,
Will
but
they
they
do
going to dollar me.
Will they do the same with you?
No, because they didn't have money. But I was the friend that was always working and making money. That was my overall experience, and it just like it was different from, damn, I didn't hang with Jasmine and Tana like them, but I would come around sometimes. With them, I would always be around, and it was just like, it wasn't my real friends. My real friends came in when I started like noticing like they're more here for me than what they were. It was a lot to that friendship that just made me have a negative taste in my mouth and realize like my parents were right. Everybody's not your real friends, which is sad because I met their parents, they met my parents, and to have that kind of experience, it was just like, damn, is this what friends are supposed to do to each other? Question number 2. How do you become friends with people, and what do you look for in a friendship?
Genuine. What do I look for in a friendship? That's a deep question.
For me,
2 minutes on the clock now.
that's a good one though. That's a really good question right there. A lot of people don't go into situations and thinking like, well, what do I want from this person? What can I gain from this person? It's just more so of like how that person is treating you. Like, you expect for somebody to treat you like how they, you know, how you want to be treated, or how you want somebody to treat you like how you treat them. If my friend can't match what I'm doing for them, then I can't fuck with you. Like, and I think since now, like, you know, like,
But what if they're incapable of doing for you? Like,
Okay.
what do you mean by that?
I'm not talking about financially. If I'm here for you, like, on the shoulder to cry on, I expect for you to do the same. You know, everything is not monetary. That's the
But
problem.
everybody can't do that. Like, I know, like
You can't be my friend.
I know some people not capable of
If you're not-
being the shoulder to lean
That's
on.
completely.
Because me, if you start crying on me, I'm gonna look at you like, what the fuck? Like,
But that's understandable that that's you, so I would know not to come to you. But we've grown up with each other, so it's a difference. If we talking about now at being 25, 26,
And just
like,
finding friends.
yeah, like I'm
bitch,
expecting.
I'm 21.
I'm in. Well, I'm expecting that person to do the same thing I'm doing, because we're old enough now to channel our energy, to channel our emotions. It shouldn't be no reason why I'm calling you, spilling some shit, telling you how I feel, and then, I mean, like, you calling me, telling me that stuff, or telling me how you feel. And then when I come back and tell you, it's like, well, I can't talk right now, I'll call you back. I don't fuck with that. That just, to me, is not cool. Like, you gotta learn, like, like, I don't know, you just have to, you gotta.
That candy in the pickle?
Yeah. Into it.
And I got to explain who? Okay. Bad friend 101.
That was cut off.
Sorry.
I don't even want to talk about that.
It's 11 seconds left, so.
I wasn't done. I was about to say something. But my whole thing is you just gotta be genuine with me.
I don't know. I'm weird. For me to become friends with somebody, I gotta sit back and watch and monitor people. How they interact with other people, how they look at people when they walk away from them. I'm real observant before I befriend somebody. Like, I would sit back, like in high school, I would sit back and watch people for 3 to 5 business days before I became their friends. Oh no, this bitch is fake. I saw her talking about this.
You just trying to make sure.
Yeah, like I need security. I'm not about to befriend somebody and I see them talking shit about somebody else behind their back. No, that's not cool.
You just gotta be genuine with me. If I feel that you're genuine with me, because I know I'm coming off genuine. So I want you to come off genuine with me. That's how I know with my friend. And I feel my friend.
Where do you draw the line in cutting friends off, and what is your limitation? No, where do you draw the line in cutting friends off, or what is your ultimate betrayal from a friend?
That's deep. Once again, it's just all the same shit. Not being genuine. I feel like you being fake.
You gotta be defined genuine, because a lot of people don't understand what it means.
I feel like if you being fake, if you, again, like being like we all around people, and I feel like you being real two-faced or something like that, I don't feel like that's like my friend. Where do I draw the line at? Because the type of person I am, and I can't hold a grudge for shit, and I always see.
You can't hold a grudge.
I can hold a grudge, but not for years.
This bitch said she couldn't hold a grudge.
I can hold a grudge for years. I can hold a grudge
Shaq,
for
that
fucking
was
years.
both of us thing. It wasn't just me.
That was
And I don't hold a grudge that long. And later on in life, like I really started thinking about the other person's point of view, and sometimes I just can't even stay mad to the fact that it just be like, all right.
So on Instagram, there's a lot of like,
especially if I love you. If I love you, shit could really just get past with me. Like you just gotta talk. And even if you don't talk, like if time goes by, I'll be like, all right, bro, like, cause I know we really genuinely fuck with each other.
y'all remember the memes that's going around on Instagram? That's basically like, it's something about like friendships. Like, oh, if we ain't talk, don't try to rekindle my friendship now.
You got people like that.
But I feel like if the friendship was real and you stopped fucking with somebody for a long time and they did the same thing, they should be able to come back and reconnect and like say, this was going on with me at this point in time, and it shouldn't be an automatic cutoff. But I've been seeing a lot of Instagram posts like that.
Piggyback off of what you said though, like everybody is not emotionally there, like mentally there to be able, or mature wise, a lot of people is not there to be able to say, I'm gonna come back and talk to the person about how I feel. Like you have to think about it that way too. Like everybody don't know how to word things. People don't know. A lot of people come from a lot of different type of past and backgrounds, so they was never taught how to communicate with that person or about how they feel about stuff. So the only way is to fight.
Have you ever betrayed a friend and kept it a secret?
No.
Everything came out the light.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
I don't think I did that before.
That's just some sneaky shit.
Very sneaky.
That
That ain't no
ain't
fucking
that's
friend.
not a friend.
That's not a friend.
Yeah, that's some nut shit. You just don't do that.
Let's get into some real good shit. Can you go from a friendship to a relationship back to a friendship?
No.
Woo.
Once you stuck your dick in me, we can't be friends no more. I done felt it.
No.
I can't be like, I'm so happy for you and this bitch the whole time. Is it no?
That never happened.
But it's people that do that.
It is.
They do that, but they don't be true to themselves. You can't cross the line like that. You can start off as friends, and if shit don't work and y'all dating and don't have sex, then y'all can come back.
And it really depends on your mental stage, like. But me personally cannot fuck one of my friends, be in a relationship, and then be friends. Like we can't stay friends if we fuck. We gotta be. It can't work.
I can't see that happening.
I can see people doing it though. Like I can see.
No, I can't. No, I can't see it.
They hands gotta be
No, because you trying to tell me your boyfriend used to be friends with his ex, then they with that being friends, you want to trust that friendship?
That shit is weird. That's what I'm saying. It can't happen.
Not even that though. My personal thing is, my whole thing with that situation is, it's too much feelings involved.
Mommy, I'm getting coffee.
Y'all keep coming in here. What happened?
Jaden coffee.
He coughed.
I mean, he's copying us.
As I'm just sitting here watching, I really need
I'm about
my
to
child
go.
doing that.
Please tell us.
I'm done.
Yo!
You gotta go get the chicken wings.
Oh, last one.
Can't go.
Oh, no, just close the door.
You can't be somebody. You cannot. If I'm fucking you, even if I fuck you one time, that's right there is like swapping energies. It's like considered like a soul tie. Regardless of how you look at it, whether it's friends or benefits, that person's always eventually going to feel for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can fight it off.
Just sniff my hookah tip.
I just wanted to see what kind of candy it was because you didn't give me that one. Well, she should have gave me a candy one. I wouldn't have sniffed hers. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
You see how every time I start talking, he interrupt me?
She be interrupting me too.
It's the saddest thing. I can't take it. Just don't fuck your friends and don't fuck your nigga and try to be friends with him after that. It don't work. I'm trying to be friends with somebody right now. Take that out. Take that out.
It's going in. Question. Real deep question. Is your friendship deep enough to tell your friend when they wrong?
Is your friendship deep enough to tell your friend when they're wrong?
It all depends. It all depends.
Without an argument.
It all depends on that person. If that person is able to reciprocate what I'm saying, it should always be like that. If you're my friend, constructive criticism is a must, period. If you're my friend and you're not telling me that I'm doing something wrong, I can't fuck with you. And vice versa. Like, I have to be able to trust you with me. Like, you know, be able to tell me, like, what you're doing.
But it depends on situations, though. It depends. Like, if I'm out cussing somebody the fuck out, and you know I'm wrong for cussing that person out,
Tell me I'm wrong.
no, don't tell me I'm wrong in person.
Tell
Cuss
me
that bitch
after.
out with me. Then we get in the car.
Tell me after.
Then
Yeah,
say,
like,
you know you was wrong for that. I was.
Let me know after. Don't tell me right now. Let me know after.
I think it just really depends on the people. It does. Because it's like, with this one, we argue when I try to talk to this bitch. With you, I feel like I can talk to you and we can let it go. With this one, we always arguing all the time. I can't tell her shit. She can't tell me shit. It becomes an argument. So, it depends.
She looks offended.
I wonder why.
It's vice versa, though. It's not vice
That's what I'm
versa.
saying. I wonder why. I wonder why. It should always be like, it really should always be like that, though. You have to always tell somebody. You don't like the truth. The truth hurts. When people tell you certain stuff and you don't like what's going on, that's what it is for me. Sometimes the truth be hurting. I don't know how to accept that shit. But I still like the constructive criticism. You can't sit and not be my friend and tell me that everything I'm doing is wrong is right. And then the whole time when shit fumble in front of me and then I find out that everything is wrong.
I don't want a fucking yes man as a friend.
That's my point. If I'm dealing with a nigga that got 10 kids and I'm in love and he ain't shit, he ain't doing nothing for nothing.
No, that's something
And
different.
you telling me
that's something different.
it's the same thing. You constructive criticism.
When you're in a relationship, you're not gonna want to hear that. I can tell you all the time, this relationship is bad for you. This relationship is bad for you. But if you're not in a place to hear that, you're not going to hear
You
it.
still gotta let me know. It's okay. It's okay if I don't hear it, but still tell me.
Oh, you want the friend to tell you that?
Yeah, it's fine. Until this, you can tell me. It's fine. Just still tell me. I want to know. Because you're a part of my life too.
That's the opinion, though. Not saying no. I get what you're saying.
If
but
y'all
like,
motherfuckers let me deal with a nigga with 10 kids,
You
and
want to
take
do
care
it
of-
regardless, bro.
But still tell me though. Like,
But are you going to be in a place to hear us? Or are you going to get argumentative? Like, oh, why the fuck you in my
I don't
business?
think people gonna get argumentative. I just think it's pointless to say it because they're not gonna listen regardless. It ain't even gonna be an argumentative thing. It's gonna be, I'm gonna find out for myself. I'm gonna figure this shit out myself. I don't know why she don't.
You
know
see
nothing.
where it got Jasmine when she spoke on somebody's relationship.
What?
Where you get her? Oh shit. Oh, motherfucker.
You spit on what?
Nothing.
We just gonna keep it
We're gonna cut
pushing.
that out.
What happened? I'm
We're just going
lost.
to cut that out.
We might keep it in.
Wait, I'm still confused. I'm sorry. Can we talk
She's
about
an over emotional person, so when you tell her stuff about what niggas do in relationships, she gets automatically offended because that's her friend, so she's gonna feel some type of way.
somebody
Stop telling Jasmine certain shit, then she gonna be feeling type of way. And believe everything that be done in the dark, she gonna look at that nigga like everything is secret.
But that's why I feel like I can't speak on, like, I could tell my friends when they wrong, but if it's their relationship, I'm gonna keep my comment about your relationship to myself. Because I feel like one of my friends don't speak to me now because of their relationship. But I'm not gonna say that.
That's because you've been through something with that.
Yeah. But I saw what she went through when she told one of her friends about their nigga and how that ended up.
She actually didn't tell her about her nigga. She actually told him about him.
Same thing.
Oh! Oh! Okay. That is me. I didn't tell that person about their nigga. That's me.
I'ma head out.
Definitely heading out on that one.
That's an acting stage left. Wrap up the LeemyHendrix show. I got 2 more questions, and they're really good ones. When did you know you had a loyal friend?
I feel attacked.
I'm saying both of y'all.
You pointing at me. I don't see him pointing at me. You keep doing this.
I have a lot of different ways of how I knew I had real friends. Like with me and her, we had a lot of shit going on. But one thing I can say is like she had my back, I had hers with our kids, with conversations and stuff like that. I don't want to talk about like every individual friend. I just feel like that's weird, but I knew who my real friends was when they showed me certain loyal shit. Like
That's what it was for me. Certain acts of loyalty.
certain acts of loyalty. I ain't gonna say bitches is perfect because nobody's perfect, but it was certain acts of loyalty for me.
Mine's is how you care for me.
Nigga, if you want to suck on something, just say that.
Please. Just put it in.
I had to go get one myself because this bitch did it off for me one, but that's a bro friend.
He done something that before he can put it on the tip of the hookah.
What would you do?
Messy. I'm not getting that. She getting drunk. She dropping her shit.
What would you do if your friends was talking trash about another friend?
I took the other. What? Bitch, I thought we was on alcohol.
Yes.
Well, what the fuck? What you say? What would I do if what?
Well, this is nasty. Good. What would you do if one friend was talking trash about another friend?
It depends on what they talking about.
It happens.
I'm the messy friend.
It happened.
You talk shit about Jasmine. Me and Tanada will talk shit about
What
Jasmine.
happened? Bitch, what?
Me and Jasmine. Me and Tanada, we talking shit about Jasmine sometimes, and then I'll call Jasmine and be like, you know, me and Tanada was talking about you, and this is what we said. Yeah, I'm that friend. I'm gonna talk shit about you, but I'm gonna call you and tell you that I talk shit about you. I'm the messy one.
Well, it happened a couple times, and in my situations, we just talked about it. We approached that person.
Sorry.
He got some things on his mind. He trying to do this thing.
I was just showing him how you get down. That's it.
But you never motherfucking touch your day in life, bitch. He was too comfortable with doing that shit. He said that he made that. He knew what he was doing. He had to get
Had
that.
the tongue going all the way down. Anyway.
You should put me on the other topic. Because you want over here demonstrating sex.
Alright, enough of the playing around. Let's get back to the real topic of conversation. Can males and females strictly be friends?
Yes.
Shaquana,
No.
debate it. Why?
You just asked me that question.
Why? Why can't they?
Because I mean, you could, but it has to be like an ugly friend.
But
It's law of attraction. Come on now. If you're not gay, if a person ain't gay, y'all can't be friends. Somebody gonna say something funny. Look, somebody. Come on now. It's gonna be each one of the parties is gonna feel some type of way about that person. I've had a friend I was in high school with, and come to find out all these years that he always looked at me differently. I never knew that, but I'm being friends with that person. Like you just said, like you have a friend, but he don't look at you that way. It's like you have to keep it strictly friendly.
My opinion, yes. Girls and males and females can be friends. Strictly friends. And y'all can really grow. And be more that girl and that boy can feel like they can start feeling like family later on in life. Like I have male friends. And they're strictly fucking friends.
But it's crazy because one of my coworkers said that also, like, oh, she can only be friends with a male if they're ugly. They can't be cute. And I'm just like, but if you want to be friends with that person, what they look like shouldn't matter.
I don't know what y'all been through, but I literally got friends. I knew his girlfriend. I knew his family. I knew. I have a friend. Like I
agree with you. I feel like males and females should
Can we
be
do this over?
friends.
Can we do this over too?
Wow.
Oh yeah, we need to do this over. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. It's me. Cause it seems like I'm the only one that be doing embarrassing shit.
Because you get drunk and do embarrassing shit. I really be on something, but that's because I don't get drunk like that. Like it takes a lot for me to get drunk.
Birthday this year, bitch. I can't wait.
Like I just be drinking and I don't be feeling the drunk. No, that's a lie. For me to be on, I have to literally smoke and drink at the same time for me to finally feel it. Because liquor don't have no effect to me.
We're gonna see about that one. This year.
Your birthday coming up.
We're gonna see about this.
If you really fuck with the LeemyHendrix show, tune in to the very end to see some very embarrassing videos and pictures of our friendship.
Wow.
Yes, I'm gonna put them on the spot like that. I'm gonna put y'all on the spot just like that.
Colleen, in the moment that you fucking tagging you in every fucking embarrassing video I ever had of you on my phone, nigga,
I got a video of her in New Orleans fucking crying in the middle of the street over nothing. Nothing at all. Drunk as shit. I just want to know why we not doing this. I want to go back. Jasmine.
I was looking
Eyes closed.
I was looking for my friends.
Oh, that's what it was. I know where my friends is at. But where are
We
they
was
at?
in New Orleans. We didn't know what the fuck. They thought everything was shits and giggles. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck. I seen two of my friends. I didn't know where the other two bitches was at.
Standing right behind her.
Fuck right, I'ma cry.
Then we called the Uber and got kicked out the Uber because she decided to piss on the side. I was just like, I'm talking leg up like this, panties to the side, like a fucking racehorse.
I had to.
The Uber driver just scared.
He laughed.
The Uber driver
He said, I can't take it. No. He said, I gotta get out. No.
Before we end the LeemyHendrix show this week, I want to give one final message on friendship. Shaquana, what's your message to the viewers about friendship?
Learn your friend's name, how to pronounce it right. Because he calls me Shaquana and my name is Shaquana.
Yeah, I don't see the difference.
Second thing is, it's about trials, tribulations, communication, trust. Not every relationship is gonna be perfect. Not every friendship is gonna be perfect. We're gonna have to thug that shit out.
And if you can take your cheating ass nigga back, you should be able to take your friends back.
If she taking your panties and wearing them and shit like that, no, I'll take it.
Dirty as shit, don't matter. No, that's nasty.
Friendships are valuable. Friendships come with trust, understanding. Friendship is really a beautiful thing, and you can't just cut somebody off. You really got to be in a space where you learn and understand people if you're calling them a friend. Like these people, I really understand them. I understand when they're upset, when they don't want to be bothered with. You really just got to learn your friends. For example, me as a friend, I don't want to come over to your house the whole conversation with you all the time. Sometimes I just want to come over just to be in your presence. Bitch, I want to sit on your couch and just text on my phone while I'm in your house. Titties, she's good for that. She'll have us all over and go in her room and take a fucking nap and come back an hour later.
No, the fuck she don't. We come in for 5 minutes. She be like, all right, it's time to go.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. But that's because we been in her refrigerator going through shit.
Doing shit that Solid fucking coke. Get the fuck out.
But it's all about knowing your friends. Like, if I'm throwing a party, I understand all my friends, whereas though I know, like, all right, I'm inviting so-and-so out. I know she gets sloppy drunk. I know she might throw up. Am I going to invite her out or am I not? I'm going to invite her out. And if she throw up, oh well, because I already expected that she was going to do that. I understand all my friends. And you got to have that understanding for friendships to work.
I agree.
If you and your friend is going through trials and tribulations and you want to talk to them, something that everybody got a problem with is talking. You got to talk to your friend and vice versa a little bit calmer. Like, you got to approach the situation a little bit better.
Learn how to lean in differently.
Your tone of voice has to be genuine and sincere. It just can't be, oh, what the fuck is your problem? Or, because it could be aggressive. Like, now that you just said that, now he going to respond with another aggressive type of emotion.
If you want to show that you have a genuine friendship with somebody and you think they're going to something, there's nothing wrong with just saying, look, friend, what's going on with you? I feel like something's off. Talk to me. And if they don't want to talk, they might not be in that space to want to talk right then and there. And they might just need you just to stick around.
I concur. This nigga got me outside past my bedtime, y'all.
Yeah.
Shit like that. We understand. We need testing my patience right now. When this camera stops, I'm cussing the fuck out.
And I'm going to cuss her right back out. This is the only one I argue with. The other two, I don't argue with them.
The only one.
But if you enjoyed LeemyHendrix show this week, please like, comment, and share.
Like it, click it.
And if you enjoyed
Share.
If you enjoyed what I said,
Share.
leave a red heart emoji and a Sagittarius sign.
And subscribe.
If you like what
share.
she said, leave a pink heart with a Sagittarius sign. If you like what she said, leave a purple heart with a Libra sign. This has been the LeemyHendrix show, and this been real.
Good night, bitches.
I know they heard, they wanna know I grind. I put the family first. I had to work. I got